What's up, everybody? We got a fun live stream today. I'm going to be unboxing my new camera. Got an Ursa 12K. I think that's what it's called.
Hold up, Brandon. What the hell are you doing? Get out of the chair. I know this is your house. Get out of the chair. Get out of the chair.
I was just trying to help, man.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. Okay, so we're back on this live stream. I'm trying to keep living once a week, but I posted this on my Instagram story. I got rid of a bunch of gear, and I ended up picking up the Ursa Cine 12K, the body only. I gotta figure out which lens to look at, which is like, that's the lens.
There's literally one lens, Kofi.
There is one lens.
He's not that good at this.
I'm not. I don't think you understand. I'm not good at this. But what we're going to do today is we're going to unbox this guy up. I'm going to do a couple of tests, answer any questions that you guys might have, because this is the body only. It's not the full kit. And also, there might be questions as to why I bought this in the first place. And it very much has to not do with professional reasons, to be honest with you. But we're going to do this. Mr. T. So maybe we should let people kind of pile in first before we start opening this guy up. But Mr. T is a great name. Like a kid in a candy store. I am very much a kid in a candy store. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been just getting rid of a lot of gear. And after I got rid of a bunch of stuff, I'm like, I still need like stuff to do the client projects I do. And I still need stuff for like the channel and stuff like that. So it's nice to consolidate a lot of things. But the idea of like, hey, you spend money renting the Ursa 12K a bunch and you keep bothering it from Blackmagic, just go buy one. So I asked them very, very nicely if they could ship me one, which already has its own separate set of problems that it had with FedEx Canada. But I ended up getting one. There's a bunch of accessories that are at my house. Currently, right now, I'm at Brandon Talbot's house in Utah. So if you wonder why this all looks different, it's because I've commandeered his office to do this live stream. If you guys wonder what we're streaming on right now, it's the red Komodo. I think it's a regular red Komodo. It might be VX. I don't know. It's a Stormtrooper red Komodo. And you're using the 25mm DZO Arls Prime. And we have like a little A10 mini, so I got like a little unbox cam over here. That was cool. I'm gonna do that again. Look at that. Oh, we're gonna have fun. But yeah, this is a fun little thing we're gonna do today. Philip, greetings from Sardinia. I don't know where Sardinia even is. Is that in Europe? There's a fire setup. This is not my setup. This is not my house. This is Brandon Talbot's house. So if you're wondering why this looks super clean and super crispy, it's because it's not my home. Hang on a second. I'm gonna bring this window up a little bit. There's also a little pupper right behind me too. Am I in Utah? Something YouTube product related? YouTube related. So I came up for the full-time filmmaker relaunch. The reel just came up on Instagram, but essentially they've changed the whole thing from like just being a course to now they have like job postings you can buy and sell. There's a bunch of corporate discounts that are there for being a member, and on top of all the other stuff, and creator kits where like other creators have put their digital products inside of full-time filmmaker, which makes it way better than like just a bunch of videos that you end up watching and doing nothing with. So
Don't switch cameras.
okay.
We're going to try to give you a clean feed out of your HDMI.
Okay, perfect. What's up, Brandon Talbot? Yeah, I sold his house. I sold his house. We're going to let people pile in. It's only 19 people here. It's in the middle of the afternoon on like a Thursday. Are you going to rig it up on screen? Mr. T, I can, sort of. So I'll tell you the story of how it's here while I'm in Utah, and essentially kind of what happened when I was at home. And Kobe's broken like 6 things. No, I did not. Yet.
We'll find out when you leave.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see if I fall into a wall or something and go right through like the Kool-Aid Man. Sardinia is an Italy island 300 kilometers north of Nice. Oh, okay, dope. I didn't know that. Okay, so kind of what happened is everyone has a bunch of cameras. And over time, I'm starting to realize, I'm like, I don't need most of this stuff. And someone else might really need it. And sometimes some are for like reviews and stuff like that. Some are cameras that like I just started to gravitate to over time because you have 2 hands and 1 set of eyes. So I just started getting rid of a bunch of stuff. And it kind of came down to, if I hadn't used it in the last 45 days, just get rid of it, because in the next 45 days you might not miss it. So I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I had like loose lenses that weren't in sets, so it was kind of hard to use just one of them. And I had cameras that I really, really liked, but like I didn't use that often because I used something else instead. So as I'm starting to get rid of stuff like that, One of my retainer clients kind of came up and they said, hey, we have 3 more days on this retainer contract. We still want to re-sign despite me traveling every single month for like a week and a half.
Ask your chat how to put a live clean feed on your S1 too.
Also, if anyone has an S1, actually.
Oh, wait a sec, I have an idea.
Okay. Brandon's trying to get a clean feed on the S1 too, and without me explaining it because we're live. It was an accident. You can do it. It's pretty easy because like yeah. So that's.
Well, I think what it is just like.
Oh, look at that.
The display information that you have.
Yeah.
So if we go.
So that's on there. But anyways, as I started selling stuff, I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, if you were to get rid of everything, what would be the kit that you have? Over the last like 2 years, I haven't had XLRs, like full size XLRs, and I haven't had built-in ND filters. Buying the FX6 again at the price that it is now after the increase made kind of no sense. A lot of the lenses I have, and I'm just used to manual focusing, made sense. And the Ursa Cine 12K body only is like within the same price range, and I've rented it 3 times this year, and I like the image out of it, and I'm used to the Blackmagic workflow, which brought us to here. So I contacted Blackmagic. I wanted to order one direct from them. I paid all the duties and fees and stuff like that. Canada, we have like 13% HST, so paid for that as well to make it smooth. Gets to FedEx, all kinds of complications. All my accessories get there, no problem, but the camera itself just wouldn't. But I was going to Utah anyways because I'm coming here for the full-time filmmaker stuff. So I just kind of asked if like I already paid for it, can I just ship it here instead? And then I already have all the paperwork that I paid all the necessary fees to go back home. So now we're here and we're gonna unbox this once I go through a bit of comment sections. The big boy toys are in. Man, I think it's more so just like I needed something that had all of the other stuff that I would have had on like other larger cameras for like client work, or like sometimes I have to do things a little bit more professionally, and also just like a self camera. I feel like with YouTube, before you used to buy gear based on like what does the client want, and then you realize the client doesn't care, and then it's like, well, what do you want? And what I don't want is I don't want to have a bajillion cameras lying around my house that I like but I don't use, but I want to have things that I use all the time, and I really like the Ursa 12K. That's why I've rented it so many times, to the point where Blackmagic got really mad at me. So oh my god. Okay, so Basara, if you ask me about the Pixis 12K one more time and you spam it again, I'm just gonna ban you, and then you'll never know when it's gonna come out. Where is the Pixis 12K video? Where's the Pixis 12K? I don't have it. I have this Ursa Cine, and you're going to have to deal with that. So if you keep doing that, you'll never know, and you'll never see it too, because if you're banned, you won't be able to see any videos I put up. Brandon, Philip wants to know if you're still using the S1R2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually,
I used it all day yesterday.
It's right there. I'm looking at it. Yeah, he still has it. Hang on a second. Let me just scroll up. I gotta skip through all the spam of what it is. Hey, Bryson, I just saw Bryson. And also, thank you, because he's the one that brought me up to Utah to begin with. Holy crap, I'm so freaking out. Hey. My girlfriend watches these, and she has a black belt, so I don't know if you want all that smoke, to be honest with you.
Alright, go. I got it as clean as I could.
Let's see.
I think it's a display thing.
Honestly, it's fine. Like, I don't really mind if I can't get it. I'll mess around with it.
Fill me in. I'm happy to do it.
Brandon wants to know how to get a clean feed on the S1 too. I'm not behind the camera, so it's hard for me to explain while doing that at the same time. Hang on. Congratulations, please. Unbox this beast, and please, and a colorist, please give away DaVinci Resolve licenses. Key that will make my career so much far as a colorist. My DaVinci Resolve key is already kind of spoken for by my Sony rep, who doesn't have DaVinci Resolve, so I already told him I'd get him one, and that's gonna be the one that's in this box. Bryce's making me feel good. Hey, am I handsome enough for like a super chat? I'm joking. Don't give me money, please. Hey, my overalls aren't done up all the way. They never will be. Also because they're not pulled the same length, so that's why. Why not buy an FX6 or FX9? Why did you go for the Ursa 12K regardless? No AF. I don't care that much about autofocus. I've owned an FX6 for like 3 years, and the price of the FX6 is more than the Ursa Cine 12K, and the autofocus isn't that important to me anymore. Not more important than the experience and like the image quality I got out of the Ursa. Also, from an audio perspective, I don't have to use that stupid top handle because it's just on the body, which is awesome, which is like the main reason why I was so mad at the FX6 after using it for like 3 years. Because if I wanted to put that on anything else but like a handheld built-out thing with a top handle, the audio only existed onto there. But yeah, if I'm gonna get a camera that's gonna cost the same price, I'd rather just get something that's current and something that I've rented a bunch and know pretty well anyway. Senor. Hey, thank you, man. Respects, bro. As soon as I get caught up on these comments, I'll open this box. You can have a clean HDMI on any Lumix is an option on HDMI out. If I remember, you have all your info on your camera. The HDMI option is there. I'm pretty sure there's an HDMI output option that's on the camera itself. It's hard for me to like yell at you. No, like it's in the menus, but it's hard for me to explain which menu it is because it's either the blue one or the green one. But I don't remember exactly where it is.
I'm looking.
Brandon's our producer today. Yes, you've been talking about this camera for a little while. Yeah, that's exactly what I got to rent it in like February, and I've used it back and forth since. So you like it, so you put a ring on it. What's in the flipping box? Frig. Hang on a second. Sorry for the spam. I've been following since the 30K subscribers. I'm a big following. Yes, that's fair, man. But just like chill out. Chill out. Just cool out. Don't be weird. Like you can still be a fan, but don't be weird, man. Hey, thank you, man. Why the Ursa, not the Pixis? Dardell, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to sound like a douchebag. Who says that I will not have one or get one? Like I got rid of a lot of stuff. Like my house is almost empty of how much like camera gear I got rid of. I currently have like this, my GFX 50R, and like one other camera that I own, and everything else is gone. So, don't forget to take us on a tour of the fully rigged up Beast to see your setup. That is going to happen when I get back home next week. So on the story of picking this guy up, all of the accessories from Blackmagic, from battery plates and everything that I have, is in Toronto. Because I got them before I took my flight, and I didn't expect the option to like just pick it up here. And I was just going to wait it out at FedEx over there. But I think, honestly, someone lost my package there. I think that's what happened. Because I'm not over there to be able to pick it up, I left myself at home just assuming I'm just going to use my S1 II for the remainder of the trip and my GFX 50R because we're going to Wyoming tomorrow. And yeah, they're like, hey, we could send it over to you. So I could somewhat rig this up, and it's going to be very jerry-rigged. But it'll be kind of fun to see how this all goes. When we get the chance to meet, we got to do a twin with a brown overall. Hey, there we go. I might have a different pair of overalls after that, so I might get another couple of these because they're nice. Might get a black one and a denim one. Okay, ready or not? I think. Oh, we do have a clean feed. Look at that. I mean, it has like the little press the display button.
Well, that's what I did.
And it's little. Oh,
I got it to there.
Press it again. Oh, okay. I guess we're just stuck like that. Hey, we're just stuck like that. That's what we're doing today, guys. I didn't prepare for this. Shaquille.
No, he didn't.
Someone just asked me they want to see a game of full contact football between all the camera and filmmaking creators.
Why would I do that?
That would.
Who's winning that? What he's saying is, I just want to see Kofi win. I don't. Really.
Yeah, that would be terrible for everybody. I think for bigger production, the Ursa versus the Pixis, the Ursa is better. The Ursa just hang on a second. Hang on 1 minute. Where is the chat? Doesn't show up anymore. What happened?
You gotta hit the chat button.
I did. Look at that. I'm pressing it right now. It says broadcast. Yeah, the Ursa just has a lot of the tools and a lot of the I/O that you would use. Like, it's not necessarily going to be a different sensor or a different image. I mean, the readout speed is different, but like not having NDs for like 2.5 years and having built-in NDs, really friggin' nice. And being able to do all the other stuff is really cool. Yeah, my chat's gone, so I don't know where it is, but hey. Is this still on the screen? Oh, you're on your phone. Will this camera be used to fulfill a majority of ongoing client work? Yes. For the most part, it will. I still have retainer clients that are re-signing. I have one supplement company that's like in the balance. It went in-house for a little bit, then they changed their mind, and now they're probably coming back. We don't really know. And also, like, the sections that are going to be on this camera are going to be things where even if I'm not doing client stuff, I'm still going to use the Ursa to shoot stuff I feel like shooting, which I think is becoming a lot more important to me than, like, am I satisfying somebody else's company? Like, have I shot things for myself, which I haven't done that much. And you don't need this camera to shoot things by yourself. It's just something that I've rented a lot, so I decided that that's what I'm going to pick up. Asked a couple of brand my two faves. You and I chatted a bit last night over the Fuji. Oh yeah, we talked yesterday. I don't have Fuji video clips on the GFX 50R.
What's the trash bin button?
I don't know what that does.
Have you ever heard of that?
I don't remember what I put on I don't know what I mapped the trash bin to. I mean, just don't delete
You're
me.
missing things compared to what I'm. Your menu's different than mine.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
It shouldn't be the same camera.
You're missing a green section.
Weird.
You're missing like an entire section.
Are you in the photo mode or in video
No,
mode?
I'm in video.
Weird.
Look, see that playback thing?
Yeah,
You don't even have that.
Well, it is what it is. Press the trash bin button. Boom, caught another stream. Yeah. Welcome in, Adam. Oh wait, I found it. I found the chat so you guys could see it. There we go. Caught another stream.
Just made it very tiny.
I did by accident. I minimized, which is what other filmmakers do to me. I'm joking. All right. What upcoming project are you looking forward to the most, and can you share with us now? There was a film that me and my friend and my director, he wrote, I'm DPing, and we're both executive producing. Right now, we had funding for it, but due to the tariff debacle, a lot of things for that are on hold, and it's been on hold for so long that it's heavily dependent on racetrack season, which might have to get pushed again, which is unfortunate because we had it done last November, and that was when the season ended. That's going to be kind of like a very short kind of, not F1. I'm not that skilled, and I don't have that much budget, but it is going to be a motorsport film. One of my friends, Petra, who you've seen on the channel, if you've ever seen One Dark Skin Girl Dancing, that's not my sister, but that's my friend Petra, and she's actually a background dancer for Drake music videos, and she has a thing that she's getting kind of coordinated up. And I shoot that on the Ursa Cine with the Nisi Aureus lenses when I get home next weekend. And that's going to be exciting. And then I also have a small documentary I'm working on, which I'm just waiting for these Net 30s to come in so I could actually get the resources to do it properly. Love the built-in NDs on my C400. The C400 is still a great camera. Not often talked about, but it's still really good. Boom, caught another stream. Okay, so we are caught up. I'm going to go over to here. We're going to open this guy up. I'm not going to lie to you. I've opened this already. I put everything back.
Kofi, I found it.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Thanks to Lee Zavitz, so let him know.
What did Lee text you?
He just told me where to find it.
Oh, fair enough. I use a dual XLR attachment for mid 20 on the Pixis. Works really, really well. Use a wooden grip.
It's still
on. Oh yeah, so when I open this guy up, I'm gonna show you the type of hoops that I had to jump through to get this on. Hang on a second. Colton Lee. So in love with the image coming off of the sensor, the internal ND slow-mo readout speed functionally far outweigh a lot of the drawbacks like the large size. Truthfully, this camera is going to stay on 3 different things: sticks, an easy rig, and a dolly. That's it. That's kind of where something like a Pixis comes in handy with a similar sensor, because if I want to shoot handheld and be a bit more discreet, then the Pixis is going to come with me. But like if I'm at home, if I'm shooting an interview and I want all of the audio I/O and I don't want to have to rig this thing up to a monster, then I'm just going to use the Ursa.
Okay. Lee says it's clean. So,
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Nice work, Lee Zavitz.
Thank you, Lee Zavitz, for being able to do the menu stuff for me while I was not paying attention. Okay, 2 more questions, and then I'm going to go. Net 30, what a dream. Some it's Net 60s. The larger the amount of money is, the longer the net is, and I hate that. How many stops of ND should you have on a VND? I'm considering getting one for my... Should you have... Just get a variable, man. Get like a 1 to 5 and a 6 to 9. Got a super chat from Cam Mackey. Did Grandpa Talbot lock you in his basement again? This is the first time. Last time I went in voluntarily. Enjoy the Ursa. I'm sitting here trying to not get... Don't. Hey, before I open this box, do not buy this camera because I like it. If you like the information and the information resonates with your use case, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. But if you have like a 10 reasons to buy a camera and one of those 10 reasons is because Kofi likes it, shake yourself and say no. Consume the information, because there's a lot of informational videos I'll have on the Ursa, because there's not a lot of videos on them. But don't buy it. Please, don't buy it if you do not need this thing. Because I don't want you guys buying it and yelling at me and calling YouTubers names because you bought a thing and never need it and you're not going to use. What are the main accessories I plan to use to rig it up? Let's open this guy first. I'm a Lumix shill now. I heard Lee Zavitz has a Lumix tramp stamp. At what time do we open the box? Last Photo Artisan, we are going to open the box right after y'all listen to Kirk and you like the stream. Also, I'm going to see Superman today, which is going to be dope. Okay. Let's open this guy up. All right. Oh, I was going to say, like, does it look okay?
Do you need help?
No, I think I'm okay. So we're opening this guy up. So obviously, there's no fancy box for the Ursa Cine 12K. It's just a cardboard box. Got the DaVinci Resolve keys on here. I'm not opening this up because I know you guys are heathens and you'll screenshot this. You also have this little like black magic design, like how to set up your camera. I don't necessarily need the instruction manual. I've used this before. I have another sticker that's going to go on my Pelican case. This is the 7th Black Magic sticker. Hang on a second. Let me just put that over here. That's a 7th sticker. Then have some of the other stuff that comes in this box. You also get this little baggie here. And I'm just going to like take this thing out. All right, here we go. These guys are going to be the Wi-Fi antennas for the Ursa Cine 12K. This is going to go on the top of the body. Based on how much space is between the styrofoam and the camera, I don't know why they didn't just put that in the camera and fold it down. But we're going to recycle this because we're going to protect the environment. And then there's nothing else in the box. Like I'll show you what it looks like. There's nothing else in here. It's literally just the camera. And we'll go over what it comes with because it might frustrate you guys a little bit because it got on my nerves quite a bit because this is what we're going to do. So here is the Ursa Cine 12K. That doesn't have fingerprints on it. There's like a little film on here, so that's there. I kind of wish it came with the cover that goes on here when I don't use it, because sometimes I don't have an AC kind of watching the monitor for me, and I don't need it on the other side.
I got you, Kofi.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That focus, though. Let's get that focus in. Yeah, there we go. This guy does have a locking EF mount, which sucks, because I have all PL lenses, but I have my PL adapter at home. So if anybody's in Salt Lake City and you have an EF to PL, hit a brother up because we leave to Wyoming tomorrow at like 5 a.m. and I would love to use some of the Blazar lenses, but I do have some EF lenses I could use. This screen is a giant chonker, which is great because I don't need a monitor. Like I don't necessarily need to get a monitor for this guy. I could just use this. Flips all the way out. It's fully articulating, or rotatable, I should say. And then all of the buttons are on this side here. Can I get that focus in real quick? I'm going to show them this.
You were so demanding.
I said, please.
Oh, this
Thank
is
you.
very sensitive, Kofi.
It's a fly-by-wire. That's why I'm sorry.
Fast.
CF Express module looks exactly like the 8 terabyte one, except this guy, CF Express cards. I'm going to bring that back here. CF Express cards are over here. So that's going to look pretty much the same, fits in the same way. I like that there's like so much stuff. There's a lot of venting in it, so I don't think this is going to overheat because CF Express cards get a lot of heat on it. And this is the main reason. I need double XLRs. I don't want to deal with minis. And there's only one mini XLR on the Pixis, and it's 3.5. But this is going to be pretty much what we're working with. There's kind of little hidden USBs onto here because you could still put the Pixis monitor at the front, but you could also hook up focus motors that you could power via the USBs on the side. But this is the guy. What I'm going to do here, though, is I'm going to take off this so I can put the antennas on it here, and then we can see if we get this thing powered on. So I'm going to go one. They easily could have just put this inside of the actual camera and then just like folded them down, but I guess it would have broken. But here, there.
I'm just going to switch this over to continuous.
No worries. And then this is what we're rocking with. So that's the Ursa Cine 12K just on its own. The thing that's annoying, if you get the body only, you don't get any power. Like you have to put your own plate into here. Plates aren't super expensive, but when you get one, if you think you're going to shoot right away, you're not, because there's nothing to plug into here. Now, I did go to a rental shop. Hang on a second. I can just go back to camera one now. I did go to a rental shop because you can use the... oh, you're going to... What are you doing? Are you passing it to me? Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude.
Brandon Talbot for podcast producing. This guy is a Swiss Army knife of a human being. And he's real nice. And we're going to go see Superman later. So for this guy, this is the same power cord that you could use on the Alexa Mini LF. It's an 8-pin LEMO cable, and you do have the male part on the back of the Ursa. This right over here. You know what's funny? The lighting for this actually looks kind of like Blackmagic's. I like their office. But, so if you're going to open this guy up over here, I'm going to have to basically run AC power until I get home. Now, I'm going to be so real with you. I haven't tried this yet. I got this from the rental shop. I plugged it in. I haven't turned it on. So we're going to see if this actually works. Before I genuinely didn't. I was like, oh, you know what? Like, it should work. Like, the voltage and everything makes sense. So
we haven't tried anything.
Yeah, no, we haven't done anything.
And it looks honestly kind of janky. But
it's going to be super jank because what we're going to do when we go to Wyoming is that we have these, like, power box, like the DJI power banks, and I'm going to plug in this 57 watt. It's going to look so stupid. What was the word I'm trying to say? You don't make any money thinking about what camera to buy. You make money shooting. So whatever reduces that barrier is fine. I already pretended to buy it too late. Honestly, it costs the same as the FX6. I mean, you have to rig it out a bit more, but it's not super, super bad. Also, getting the accessories separately costs less than getting the kit, which is super weird. And I don't know why they did that. I'm not buying the Ursa Cine 12K because it's half my height. Other than that, I don't need it. Yeah, don't. I'm gonna throw down on it. I'm gonna be really annoying with how many videos I'm gonna come out with it and things I'm gonna shoot with it. But that's not because I want you to buy it. It's because I like it and I want to execute. I want to express my liking to a thing that I paid my money for. Hey, APC, thank you, man. I got rid of a lot of crap in my house to be able to buy one. Epic reveal, thank you. I really got to catch up on this. Hang on a second. Voted this. It is a very nice machine. I'm very excited to get my stuff at home and start setting that up. There'll be like a dedicated rig build video when it comes out. Pause. Can you easily recycle styrofoam in Canada? Yes, you can. It's just that the FedEx that we were working with I don't know what happened. We generally don't know what happened. It's been sitting there for like 10 days, and I got kind of tired of it. All that money the packaging is mid. Yeah, but I know, to be fair, the KX brain is like that too, but not really because their unboxing experience is really cool.
At least it came with a power cord.
Yeah, at least it came with a power cord. Congratulations, bro. I bet you'll be waking up to, next tomorrow morning. Who's to say that I didn't already wake up to it this morning? I picked up the wooden camera wedge backplate for mine. I got mine from Core.SWS. Shout out to Core because they did send that to me like right away, which is really cool. I know you guys are still shut up, but wow, Kofi, did he make a factual assertion? Yeah, I don't want you guys stealing that DaVinci Resolve code because you guys are heathens. It is a very pretty camera, and it'll be very pretty once I put the rest of the stuff on it. You make the Ursa look pretty small. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm glad to have a Kofi-sized camera. I won't lie. If nuclear football was a camera, it'd be the Ursa. Yeah. Hang on one second. This is a really hard thing to keep up. Kofi's energy is next level right now. Like a kid at a candy shop. Can't wait to see what you film, brother. Thank you, man. It's actually going to be a lot of not fitness stuff, which is kind of cool. Which is also kind of a first in outside of... there's going to be things I'm going to shoot on here that are outside of what you would normally expect me to shoot, which is I'm really excited about. And I'm more excited for the things I'm going to shoot with it because I like the image a lot more than I am having the thing. Because once it got paid for and the money came off my credit card, I'm like, oh, there's that. But then when I started talking to my friends about like shooting on projects and stuff, and I mean, we're not going to make it a brand deal conversation, but like some of these brand deals are like, hey, go shoot something cool, and like that's what we want to invest in.
Are they adult films?
No, they're not adult films. They're not kid films either, but they're not adult films. I'll say that. I have an Ursa Cine. If you need higher frame rates, it's nice to have. If you don't need super high frame rates, grab the Pixis, get a mid 49x. Yeah, you can do that. I don't want to. And also, I will have a B camera to this one where it'll be a lot smaller, where I could just leave it unrigged or very minimally rigged. And then this is going to be for all the other stuff. L, don't know where that's from. Must be an FX2 user. I'm joking. Grandpa tripped the power cable out again. You and Cam had a conversation about his slander.
I don't care if he calls me grandpa. He's just as old as I am.
Yeah, fair. So sorry, every knife. Just the cable. Yeah, it's gonna be a very it's gonna be a struggle bus. Call me out. All right, hang on a second. Let me just try to get through all of these. I really wish I caught up on these. Oh, you already got it? Yes, I did. I ordered it 2 weeks ago, and it came in 2 days ago. Hey, what up, Josh? Josh, if you could drive over here, you could just get it on the stream. You got time? This Kobe might be... Yeah, Adam, here's the thing. You're absolutely right. This will kind of be what the FX6 was on the channel a lot, where like it came with me everywhere. It came on every job at some point. There was times where it worked out in my favor. There's times where I screwed up shoots. There's times where like the FX6 was the only camera I can use. There was times where I couldn't use the FX6. It's going to be all over the place. And it's going to be a little bit nicer now because a lot of it's going to be based on stuff like I like doing, and maybe a little bit less on the client stuff because shooting Google ads for fitness companies is kind of boring. I do a lot of it, but it can get boring, and I don't think everybody wants to see that every time. But FX3, as my first true filmmaking work camera, despite the lack of open gate, it's an absolute workhorse. Watch the videos and part of the process of making informed decision. Excellent, which is exactly why I made 68 videos, and I'm really excited that you got the camera that you needed, or you found the camera that suits your needs, and you're able to make wins with it. Kobe, I've edits to be making. Why distract me such a beautiful beast of a camera? Hey, be distracted. It's fine. I'm supposed to finish an artless video that I'm not done yet. So, bro, this is how I was with my Pixis, and now I'm looking for glass today. I got a couple lenses on order, and I'm really like the Aureus lenses. I am gonna pick up the rest of the set. Nisi sent me 2 of them. I'm gonna get the other 3. And I think they have other stuff coming out that I can't tell you, but that'll be kind of my like super clean, super clinical kind of like base set of lenses. Also, none of you guys listen to Keith or Kenneth. I can't remember who said it, but like the stream. There's almost 100 people here, 25 likes. Kofel OF, I'll sub. You don't want to do that. Am I not open for 2 days? I was not home, so I didn't really have enough chance to open it. What's your plan for data storage and daily backups? So I have 2 NAS systems at home. I have a Ugreen DXP 4800 Plus. I'm going to fill that up probably pretty soon, and I'm just going to get a bunch of new NAS drives because I can store up to like 100 plus terabytes. So I'll do that for my NAS. Because of the CF Express module, like this isn't my card, but I have Angelbird cards that are around the same speed. I have 8 of those. I'm going to use the CF Express module for the most part because when you have the proper power output, you can still get the frame rates. It's just a matter of whether or not your card speeds are enough to accommodate. And for the most part, like I'll probably shoot like I'm not going to shoot 12K. I don't have no use to do that, so I'll probably do it that way, and then just use CF Express cards. And then as work picks up and stuff, like I'll look at the 8 terabyte module. Dang, missed your answer to my question because the stream stopped, which is why Cam mentioned the cables. Oh, the stream stopped at one point. I think that's what happened.
What well, I guess it's too late now.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, well.
We have 2 different networks here.
Basically, I said if you're going to start all over again, get the camera that is as cheap as possible that can do photo and video, because you're probably going to upgrade your camera up in a couple years anyways, to be fair. Yes, the FX30 is a workhorse. FX30 has saved my behind many a times. What kind of specs PC-wise do you edit the 12K on? I have a MacBook Pro Max from it's like M1. It's like the first gen M1 Max. And it's been able to do it fine. Like when I used it for the Trish Stratus shoot, we shot everything in 8K, and it was fine. Mention an upcoming video and do the, well, we'll get there. Hey. Okay, Martin, we already did that. I already said we're going to get there, and we will. Okay, I may have some stuff coming too, fingers crossed. Otherwise, we are in some credit card debt. Not when you get rid of a lot of old stuff in your house. It actually softens the blow quite a bit. But yeah, if you start seeing 3 videos uploaded a week, mind your business. Just mind your business. Just if you start seeing, hey, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, mind your business. Shot my 6th wedding this week on the FX30. Thanks for the recommendation last year. Hey, anytime, man. Gonna be picking up an S5 2X with a 20-60 and an 85 for $1,200. Gasha, don't tell anyone where you live. Don't tell anyone where you're buying that from. Don't tell anybody where you're gonna be. Get that camera and hide. Disappear for 2 weeks and come back out swinging. Okay, let's turn the camera on. Okay. It's a moment of truth because I don't know if this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's not turning on, is it?
It's not turning on. It's the right cable. Do you want to unplug the MacBook? I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to just... And I paid for the rental for it, too.
Might have to call them.
Yeah. I'm going to have to call them to be like, hey, hang on a second. There's two cords, though. Hang on one second.
They gave you 2 different cords?
Yeah, they gave me a second one. That's,
Where's that?
Ha! I knew that was going to happen. I was... Ah, man, that sucks.
Oh, it's right behind.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks... This is
Oh, that might be the big... Okay, that actually might have been the proper one. Okay, so we got 2. We got 2 of these from the rental house. And, we got 2 from the rental house. And we're going to try...
You want to unplug that, Kof?
Yeah, that makes sense. So you got to take the XLR out of that guy.
I got you.
We got Scott Balcom in the chat.
What's up, Scott? How's Alaska?
Hey, how you liking the 12K? It's a chonker. I've used it before. I've rented it before. I liked it a lot, and that's why I picked it up, and I just spent my own money and I bought it.
Okay, Kof, you're
I'll just say lowballing was involved. I did make a series of videos where you get other commercial DPs that swear by their reds and RAs and get them to shoot your Ursa 12K. I know how that's going to end, and a lot of people are going to get it wrong. Because, like, even if you show me 2 cameras, like, if you are really good at grading and you're really good at, like, lighting and composition, I'll get it wrong. And then make them shoot quick spec projects. I don't want that many people touching my camera, to be honest with you. Yeah, the bigger one is the correct one. Well, we'll find out, because the other one said it was 58 volts.
Still not working.
Am I doing something wrong?
No, it's all plugged in. I know
24 volt.
I know these outlets work.
Can we try that outlet?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Well, I promise you it's not the outlet.
Let's see, because it's the right cable. The right cable. This guy's in. This guy's in. Guys, we're gonna be super sad. We're gonna have a super sad moment today, where it is the right cable. That means I do have to get a VMAT battery plate, which is very annoying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's sad.
Well, at least
Hang
you
on.
get your rental feedback.
If anyone's in Salt Lake City and they have an Ursa Cine 12K and they want to let me borrow a VMAT plate, I am totally open to that. Hang on a second. I want to see. Is there something that I'm missing? Because I feel like there's something I'm not doing properly. 8-pin Limo. It's connected via
It
XLR.
didn't sound like it went in.
No, she's in. I don't know if it even made like a sound.
What if Blackmagic just sent you a bad 12K?
Oh, I'd be so mad. Oh, I'd be pissed if it was like, hey, by the way, we sent you a DOA Ursa 12K. Honestly, it might actually, because this isn't actually the RE box for it. Like, they just kind of filmed that in the back at Redfinch.
I would say this is on Redfinch then.
Yeah, let's try one more.
Why would this work? This isn't...
That's just the 58 volt. That's super high.
Yeah, I understand, but... I thought electronics were a little more specific.
Alaska. I'm happy you like Alaska. It's probably a giant temperature shift. Hang on a second. You could use a Nanlite V-mount converter to use the 14 battery. Oh, hang on a second. Do you have that?
No.
You don't have a big Nanlite? What's with the big Nanlite over there?
I don't have... I mean, that's this... I don't have what he's asking for, though.
Huh. Huh. Hey, what's going on, Cyrus? Yeah, we're struggling with this Ursa 12K, and I'm really sad if I can't get this to work. Because we went to rental shop after rental shop finding the proper power cable.
On the Nanlite?
There should be a control box that you could plug into. Like a lot of the lighting has little like XLR power on it, and if it has enough voltage, we might be able to get it.
Does the 720 have it?
Probably. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, you need 1.1 gigawatts. Any V mount will work. So Scott, my V mounts from Core are at my house, and I'm in Utah. Backstories that they sent it to me on opposite times. Hang on a second. Let me see that.
You want to try this?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, if you fry my light.
I won't fry your light. I'm wondering what's going to fry my camera. So I guess the best camera isn't the one you have.
Light, huh?
It's one you can turn on. Yeah, Maven, that's what happens when you get a body-only camera and you leave all your accessories at home.
Okay, hand me that thing.
Okay.
Unplug it out of your
Yeah,
camera.
let me do that. Let me turn it off and unplug it.
Where's this supposed to go?
There's a little XLR female port that's on there.
That's not XLR. None of this is.
It's not?
XLR. No.
Someone said something about a V-mount plate. Oddly enough, Sony FX30 has become my daily
That's
workhorse.
what I was saying. I
You
don't
could
have
use
that.
the Nanlite V-mount converter to use 14-volt batteries as a 26-volt and be able to run all the frame rates.
Yeah, I don't have that converter.
Yeah, try the Epics. BET has one. Sucks at the higher frame rates. Scott, when using V-mounts, I still need the plate though, so like I can't really do anything unless we're alternately. Yeah, we all are on the same here. At least there's a 2 unboxing with us, not just a pre-stage heartbreak. Yeah, it just means I have to wait till Sunday because all my stuff's at home, and I'm kind of sad about that.